Once upon a time, in a dream that I had some time ago, actually it was just last night, the one and only Prince of Funk, Rick James, took over my dream with a sit-down meeting with a few, let's just say, simps. Joe Smith and Will Smith, I guess you can call them the Smith brothers, and a couple others who can't seem to get their relationships right. And boy, did Rick have some advice to give them. Kids, this isn't for you, but please, where are your fathers? Have them come in the room. Daddies, come on in, sit down, and learn about simping and all its dangers. And it went a little something like this. We were all seated at a round table having a good time, and all of a sudden, Joe Smith started whining about his woman problems.
My wife on OnlyFans, she didn't even tell me. She out here getting money, selling, pictures of herself and everything. I don't even know what to do. It's crazy. She didn't even tell me. My boy had to tell me, like, yo, I've been looking at your wife's gooch. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It's wild out here.
So you mean to tell me your wife is on the internet selling intimate looks at her vagina to the whole world?
Exactly, yeah, pretty much.
And she's doing this without your permission?
I mean, she didn't even tell me. She didn't even ask.
Before I give my expert opinion, please tell me, how did you meet her?
We was at this party and she was there, looking all good and everything like that. So, I hollered at her.
Are you sure you weren't watching some adult film and said, hey, ooh, look at that, I need to have that?
Honestly, I didn't even know that's what she did. She was talking about, she was in the music. I was rapping at the time, so I thought it would be a good idea.
So you telling me that you met a bitch that you didn't know was an adult film star? You thought she was a singer?
Yeah, basically.
So now your hoe is out here hoeing and you mad?
Something like that. I mean, I ain't really mad. I'm just,
Let me just stop you right there. Joe, you are what they call a trick. She saw you and it was trick or treat. Now that the nigga ain't got no money left, now you ain't nothing. You should have known that when you got involved with this bitch. What you should have been doing was pimping her from the start. Should have been had this bitch on OnlyFans. You should have been getting that money. You should have put her on OnlyFans. That's the only way you can keep a bitch in line. I ain't saying slap the bitch or nothing. I'm just saying you should have told her what she was and what she was gonna be. But your biggest problem was you married the bitch. Now that you done married the bitch, now you can get the bitch all this control. What's wrong with you? You give a bitch no control over you. Make that bitch a super freak and that's it. Super freak, bitch.
She's a super freak,
bitch.
I thought she would be different.
Oh, you one of them niggas. You thought you could turn a hoe into a housewife. Nigga, are you crazy? You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. That's a bitch. I could see if she was a lady when you met her. She's not a lady. There's nothing ladylike about her. A woman that's getting paid, constantly getting paid to get rammed up in. You just okay with that. That's what you want. You want to marry that? That makes a whole lot of sense to me. That makes sense to you, nigga? That don't make no sense to me at all. Young niggas are stupid. Where's your daddy? You gonna vow to do for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, sickness and in health, with somebody that's on the streets, somebody that wanna be for the streets? That's what you're doing? She's for the streets, for the streets, she's for the streets, yow.
I didn't even look at it like that.
Stevie Wonder could see it. Ray Charles could see it. Ray Charles not even alive anymore. Neither am I, nigga. We're dead and we could see it. You know why? Because there's nothing new under the sun. Nigga, ain't you read the Bible? Man cannot turn a hoe into a housewife. St. Rick 2 and 2. Talk about tough love. Did I tell you that Will Smith was there? You thought Joe had it bad. Wait to hear what he said to Will Smith. See you next time for part 2. Let's keep this comedy train rolling.